Today I am working on, or continuing to work on, my quilted vest. I have been working on it off and on for about a month, but I really want to have it done by Thanksgiving. So I am going to work on it all day today and maybe tomorrow and see how far I can get through it. Let's see if I can actually complete this project before the holiday. Let me give you a quick update on where we're starting today. Okay, while I starch these squares, I'm gonna give you the update. So I've made, I would say 20 or 30 of these half square triangle blocks now. And I was going to make them 5.5 inches. So I started trimming them to 5.5 inches. But since you sew them along the bias, there's a little bit of stretch there. So they got a little bit wonky. So I'm going back and I'm cutting every single block down to a 5-inch square instead of a 5.5-inch square. And let's be honest, trimming takes a long freaking time. So my goal for today is to get all of my blocks trimmed and starched so that they are easier to work with. I should have done that before I trimmed them, but I didn't. So you live and you learn. The big thing here is that I need to get the blocks sewn together. Oh, I need to even that out. I need to get the blocks sewn together and figure out how many more I need to generally cover this, which is quite a bit, but these are going to be what, 10 by 10, 9-inch blocks when they're done. So I might have to do a little bit of math, but I'm going to get these ironed out and starched, and then I'm going to start sewing the blocks together. And then I'm going to lay this out, I'll show you that, to see how many more that I need to make today so that I can, ideally today, I'm going to get that done. And then I can quilt, like put the quilted part together tomorrow and maybe finish it out. We'll see. Okay, status update. We have made serious progress. I worked on cutting blocks out all day yesterday and trimming them and all of that. And I got about halfway through the day, realized I was going to need more, so I made more. And now I have these I made the blocks into rows. And I'm realizing that, if you can see all the way over here, I'm like a full block short over here. So I'm thinking, other than just over there, I need a block here, because there's a little piece right here. I know these blend in. I've got this sitting on top of the vest. So I need a block here, and I need it to be this one. I need a block here, and I need it to be this one. And then I think I'm going to shift the whole thing so this is the back center. So it doesn't look like I have like one random block on the end. And so I'll cut the blocks in half and sew them to either side so that they meet in the front. Up here on these pieces, since they would only need like this much fabric anyways, I'm gonna find some whatever fabric. So the green fabric, I have more of that. And then the green fabric over here, the holly print, over on the top. And then the blue and the holly again. I'll just get a little strip to cover those. And then we'll cut that out. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 more blocks. So we're gonna do that and hope that we can get to some quilting tonight still. Okay, so we're gonna keep cutting blocks. If there's anything I've learned on this particular project, I've only ever made one other quilt. It's that you need like way more blocks than you think. And you're gonna mess up the math. 100%, you're gonna mess it up. Because I had all of those laid out, and I'm thinking I'm in with Flynn here. And I neglected to do the math that would tell me that I'm taking a 1/4 inch, I'm taking a 1/2 inch off of every time I sew a block together. So there's 6 blocks on the bottom, that's 3 inches that I'm missing every single time I sew it together. So it looked right. And now I don't have enough blocks. And I just realized that I can't do matching pattern on the front because my alternating patterns, it would repeat the pattern wrong on the front. So we're going to put a block on each end. That'll give us plenty of space. I won't have to do any more. And then fill in with those couple of other blocks. And we should be good. I'm hoping to be able to start sandwiching the layers together tonight. My batting is over there, so I'm ready to go on that front. Yeah, I'll check in when I have the full patchwork layer done. I'm excited. One last status update for you all this week. I worked on this for 2 days in a row, and I have this whole row together. I have pieces of these rows together, and I realized, I don't know if you can see down here, I needed more blocks. So I have more blocks that I need to trim that I'm going to put on this side, and on this side, to make sure that I am fully covered, I'm going to put some little bits up top for the shoulder pieces if I need it. I think I probably will. I'm not going to like fret on getting those perfect because they'll be at the top of my shoulders. My hair will cover them a lot of the time. And the binding, it will cover them. So I can see the vest coming together now. I'm really excited to get quilting because I really enjoy the process of quilting. It's very like relaxing and you feel like you're getting really close to the end. So next week, come back, I will be finishing the piecing up. I am going to do the quilting process. That's 2 things. And we will get the binding on and the vest sewn together so that we can see the final product, so that you can see the final product. If you're also working on a project that is taking a little bit longer than you expected, I just wanted to let you know that I am right there with you. Projects take a while, especially if you don't get like dedicated time all the time to like work on them for as long as you want. And just enjoying the process as much as getting the final product is so important for enjoying sewing and other hobbies long term. Thanks for following along on this timeline with me, and I will see you back here next Wednesday for the final update on this vest. I'm very excited. I will see you then.